This time, please direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Your head coach, Josh Vaughn.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Neto in at the 1. Here's Neto. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Rejected by Walker. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Here's Towns, and it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Now here's Walker.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Nets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Pass to Towns. At the top of the key, Gobert. To the middle. Plays it up and banks it in.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Walker to the paint. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Neto kicks to Edwards. There's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
KD a screen on Gobert. Walker the pass to Durant. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with the bounce pass. Lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Walker the pass to Durant. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. And you look at Walker, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Ben Simmons doing just as much. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Now here's Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Hart. Clock at 6. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And if he gets looked that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And Gobert drops them both. And Walker's got the ball here for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Always excited for starting out the new season right, and they find themselves playing against Minnesota.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences, and because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Now, here's Walker. Down low. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Very elusive in the pick and rolls is Kevin Durant. I mean, he slashes after screening, and that makes it tough to stay with him.
Here's Gobert. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Nets leading by 3. Durant with the screen on Gobert. Outside, Simmons. Nets passing it around. Walker looking for an opening inside. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Walker. KD's got 10 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Looking now at some numbers for Walker. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 34 points a game last season, 16 rebounds and 10 assists. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers, defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it is he gets great position and uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Here's Neto, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Towns, great D that time from Durant. The Nets with the lead. Now here's Walker. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Edwards. The pass to Hart. Towns for 3. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. KD a screen on Hart. Walker the pass to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Gobert against Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nets leading by 8. We've got prime time. Thomas is out there with Lance Stevenson, and it's Claxton in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's Stevenson missing. Here's Walker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Neto. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And finished off by Anderson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Stevenson kicks to Sumner. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Stevenson setting the pick for Walker, and there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Thomas. And it's Ben Simmons in for Edmund Sumner. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for McDaniels. Walker the pass to Stevenson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
At the line.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here's Bates-Diop. Rejected by Walker, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn leading by 11. Down low. Here's Neto, guarded by Simmons. To the inside, Bates-Diop, and the layup falls. Bates-Diop's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Simmons, a screen on Hart. Walker finds Simmons, showing off the hook shot. And the Nets lead by 11.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in screen and roll sets. I mean, his IQ is quite honestly off the charts.
It's stolen. Stevenson left side. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Shot's good by Walker.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Anderson. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now Walker, he's got 10. Stevenson, a screen on Hart. Walker the pass to Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Walker kicks to Simmons. Walker in the post, defended by Towns. Outside for Simmons. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Neto, the pass to Anderson. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Stevenson. Hard against Simmons. Anderson wide open. Those three-pointers off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Oh, and a fast break. Oh, wow, my goodness.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfect.
It's Edwards on the wing, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Walker. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Edwards passes to Hart. Edwards with the screen for Hart. And there's the feed to Towns. And Simmons with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Over in the corner, Edwards. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And you look at Anthony Edwards. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15. Going into the break. Thanks, David. And we'll be...
This is exactly what leaders do.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Minnesota, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Neto in at point guard.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Walker in the post. Gobert on him. And Walker throws it down.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
Timberwolves trail by 14. They double him with Simmons. Neto finds Hart. And it's sent back by O'Neal. The Nets shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Walker the pass to Durant. The kick out to Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number one, the Nets.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
He kicks to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Here's Towns. Shoots. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. Coming off a terrific season, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And looking back at his #2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Gobert with a screen on Stevenson. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Brooklyn leading by 16. KD a screen on Gobert. Walker the pass to Durant. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. KD's got 30.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. A rebound by the Nets. Walker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Stevenson. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Hart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Stevenson, a screen on Towns. Walker the pass to Stevenson. He gets it in there. Stevenson's got 7 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Left side, Anderson. Towns, a screen on O'Neal. Fader on the way. Anderson's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Simmons finds Walker. Stevenson, a screen on Anderson. And Stevenson, a bucket on the assist by Walker. 9 points in the game so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Tipped away. Timberwolves trail by 21. Anderson kicks to Towns. Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Claxton's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Anderson against O'Neal. Anderson passes to Hart to the paint. Here's Gobert. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Inside. Back to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Towns finds Hart. They double him with Stevenson. Clock at 4. And it's Towns missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Rejected by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Minnesota ball.
Brooklyn making some changes. Thomas comes in for O'Neal. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels checked in. Passes to Towns. Looking to end his cold spell. He can't get that one to fall. Walker with some nice D. Stevenson, a screen on Towns. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Anderson outside. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Towns. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Josh Hart. And Goodwin subbed in for Raul Neto. And here is Goodwin. Back to Anderson. Down low. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Walker the pass to Stevenson. And again another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Guys are looking. For a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Rejected by Walker. Sumner kicks to Walker. Driving to the basket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Walker in the post. Dedmon defending.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. To the wing right side. Shot to stop the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the inside. Stevenson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Edwards dishes to Dedmon. Here's McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. And Walker's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Thomas passes to Walker. He can't get it to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards with it. Now Thomas defending. And it's Goodwin missing. Now here's Walker. Dedmon defending. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Sharps checked in for Brooklyn. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Walker. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Stevenson is out there with Simmons. And it's Durant, and it's prime time, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Anderson kicks to Edwards. Back to Anderson. Pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. Well, I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
Substitutions on the court.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Jackson's checked in. Greg, we're seeing more fines.
However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Jackson looking it over. That one a little long. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Walker outside for KD. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. First free throw is good.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
And so Walker nails both of them. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players Clark feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Shots good by Durant.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Bates Diop, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And KD throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Dishes it to Jackson. Over in the corner, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Screen by Durant. Walker the pass to Durant, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Minnesota. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pass to Edwards. And here's Gobert. Stolen away, and he now has a 5-by-5. Walker with it, working on McDaniels. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 34.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Bates Diop, the pass to Jackson. Kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go from deep. Walker with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. KD, a screen on Jackson. Walker dishes to KD. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Durant's got 42 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defense right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there. Finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Walker goes in, makes it off the glass. And that's 36 points for Walker.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Edwards against Thomas. Outside Edwards. Misses the 3. Walker with it. Down low. And finished off by KD.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Edwards drives in. That's tipped, and they get it back. There's a good screen. McDaniels passes to Bates Diop. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Inside, here's Durant. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Durant's got 46 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Walker.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
KD sets the pick for Walker. KD draws the double. Yep, that one goes in there. Durant's got 48.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The 11-footer again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. Now here's Walker. Defense right on him. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And so it's Brooklyn.